Waterdream Warm. A region of pointless frolicking and endless pleasure. No one here understands the true meaning of suffering and random shocking violence meted out arbitrarily.
Welcome back to Dungeon Keeper. This is level 3, Waterdream Warm. I don't know where the fuck they got the names for a lot of this shit. They're British, so whatever. So this is another mission where it's going to be a group of heroes that will try to dig their way to your base. It's going to be, for the most part, the same shit. You're going to get some introduction to some other things. But for the most part, it's the same thing. Build your rooms, get your creatures, train them up a little bit, and kill the heroes. Will be fine. So I'm doing the same thing I usually do, and I am just digging out all the gold before I build a treasure room, just so they get it out quickly, and I have a nice reserve to start off with. And as I'm doing it, I will actually build out my other rooms along the same vein. So I'm going to build a couple extra imps, not build, but summon, just to help get things done a little bit faster. So if you look at the map, you might notice something a little odd. I mean, this is pretty obviously something to go up there. The black shit around here is impenetrable rock. You cannot dig through that no matter what. But up here is actually a little secret, and it's really handy to check those things out. So I'll just set my imps to try and dig over that way. You want to be careful because in this instance it's actually a good thing to dig over here. Some instances it can be, later on in the game, hidden traps and shit that are not fun to deal with. I'm not going to mine all the gold, but I'm going to prepare it over there a little bit.
You must build a treasure room to store gold. An entrance has been claimed. You need to build a lair for your creatures.
So if you think you're missing something you can't really see because of the walls, you can actually open up your map and you'll see a little icon for it. Just something to keep in mind if you're trying to pick up gold like I am.
You need to build a lair for your creatures.
I'm probably actually going to need a bigger treasure room than this, because it's overflowing now. Which I'm fine with. So that room that was up to the west, that's actually an unclaimed training room with 2 unclaimed skeletons in it. Unclaimed just simply means no keeper has taken them onto their side. So if you're the first one to find them, they are converted to your side automatically and are your minions.
You have taken control of a new room.
It's kind of a neat little thing. In this level, we are actually introduced to a new room. It's called the library. If you build a 3x3, you actually will attract a warlock into the dungeon. Their only purpose is to... Well, I should not say their only purpose. Their primary purpose is to research spells and rooms. If you level them up with training and such, they'll actually be pretty strong and pretty good creatures to have. So in this level, I'm actually going to get rid of beetles and flies because they are completely useless at this point. The flies have nothing to explore and waste their lives on, and beetles are obsolete as of a level ago. They're only useful if they're the only thing you can get. So when you have a creature that comes to your dungeon for the first time, they'll waddle their way over the dungeon heart and do like a first time greeting or something. But if you pick them up, it'll skip that. What they want to do first is they always want to build a lair and then go do what their purpose is. However, you can stop them from making their lair and just dump them straight into a room for research, and they'll research the first thing and then go and try and make their lair. Warlock's case, they will only research and then go to sleep, and they'll never actually train until you tell them to do it. When they are researching things, you can actually look at the information panel and see the progress of whatever they're researching, and they will do it in kind of an alternating pattern. So right now, there's only a spell to learn in this level, but generally they'll learn a spell first, and then a room, and then a spell and a room, and they'll alternate until everything in that level that's available is researched. So this training room here, it's got some walls I want to knock down to make it just a little bit bigger. I don't know if this is a bug in the game from forever ago, or if it's by design. It's probably partially by design, but these corners, because they are unclaimed, they are not mine. I cannot select them to be mined out right now until I claim the area around them, because it's like an unclaimed fortification kind of thing. So I want to make some more imps. I've only got 6 right now. I'm going to want 13. So they'll knock all these walls down, they'll claim them, and I will expand my training room. It's nothing left to research, so these beetles, get the fuck out of here. These warlocks, I am going to shove them into the training room. So now that these areas are claimed by me, I can get rid of these corners. It's kind of an annoying process, but I mean, it's a 20-year-old game. You couldn't make it perfect at all, but you could get close, and this game is pretty damn good. So I don't need the gold right now, but I'm going to mine it out anyways. For a lot of these single patches like this, I like to do the area around them just so I can have more than 3 imps per side mining it, so it gets mined out a little bit faster. So the spell that they researched is Speed Monster. Spells, most of them are chargeable abilities, so they'll start at a base cost of whatever gold. In this case, it's 100. All you do, click once really quick, and it'll activate. You lose 100 gold, but they gain faster movement speed, faster training speed, faster attack speed, etc., etc. The longer you hold down the button, the more expensive it becomes, and the longer the spell lasts. So right now, I'll point over them, 900 gold, but he's going to be moving pretty fast for a little bit. One thing you'll notice though too is if you hold over them, they'll freeze in place. And anything that comes near them will also freeze in place, like that demon spawn and this other demon spawn right now. Because they're waiting and holding for a spell to be used on them. when I cast spells that require a charge like this, I typically like to do it outside the range of the creature, just so I don't interrupt them and training can go a little bit quicker instead of being stalled by a spell.
It is payday.
This beetle can go fuck himself if he thinks he's getting paid, because he's worthless. And since the treasure room is so far away, I'm just going to drop these guys off to pick up their shit really quick, and then I will get them back to training. There was a warlock. Oh, fuck you, Fly. There was a warlock that needed a home still, so I'll let him get that shit. But otherwise, they are all going back to training. I will speed them up just because I want them to be at least level 2. Level 1 warlock only has melee abilities, and they're basically made of tissue paper, so they're fairly useless in a fight. But if you get to level 2, they get a fireball, so at least they have a ranged attack and can do something. So now the heroes are starting to come and are going to raid my base, but by the time they get here, I should be more than prepared for them. There's going to be more than just one tunneler. It's going to be tunneler, archers, and thieves and shit until you actually get to the Lord of the Land. But at this point, it's just wait. I mean, I've done what I can. Imps are mining the last of the gold and shit, so all the gold available to me will be mine. And my creatures should be sufficiently trained to take on whatever this level throws at us. And when I used to play this game when I was younger, it actually, this tunneling sound that they make actually used to frighten me a little bit. It's kind of like, oh shit, something's coming, it's gonna be bad, etc., etc. Now it's just like, whatever, I'll fucking kill him. This fly looks like he wants to sacrifice himself.
Your creatures are falling in battle. Your minions are winning a battle.
I think we need to home. Yep. I don't know where they're coming in. They're probably left around the library.
Your creatures are under attack.
But as it turns out, I need them again.
Your creatures are attacking my enemy.
I don't know where the fuck that thief is going.
Minions are winning a battle.
At least he died in my treasure room, so I can easily drop off his shit. And by the time they get through here,
Your creatures are under attack.
they're dead.
Your minions are winning a battle. Your creatures are attacking the enemy. Your minions are winning a battle.
Looks like I missed a piece.
Your creatures are under attack.
From where? Oh, there's still shit left, okay.
Your minions are winning a battle.
Alright, so my imps will take over these areas. Slap them like the bitches they are. Keep your wrists supple. The fuck are you doing? Were you hungry or some shit? Bitch. Can't hit him too much more, he will die. You don't want to kill your imps because it's just a waste of money. And now back to the waiting game. Collected everything, and the imps are just gonna go fuck off. Creatures are training. Except this son of a bitch.
Beware, the Lord of the Land
Alright,
approaches.
so now it is time for the final battle.
Your creatures are under attack. Your creatures are attacking the enemy. Your minions are winning a battle. Your minions are winning a battle. Your minions are winning a battle.
Easy
Conquer
peasy,
this realm.
and all that shit. So that was Waterdream Warm. Not too bad. See you in the next episode. Thanks for watching.